How you doing, Mega Family? This is Tony the Coconut Wizard, and today I'm reviewing an action-adventure roguelite game called Knight vs. Giant: The Broken Excalibur. It's developed by Gameburst Studios, and it was released on October 5th, 2023. In Knight vs. Giant, you play as a shadowy-looking King Arthur who's trying to rebuild Camelot with his titular Broken Excalibur, after his knights accidentally summoned a destructive void giant to the land during their quest for the Holy Grail. Don't you hate when that happens? He and his knights were all killed by the void giant, and Merlin manages to return the giant back to the astral dimension where it came from, along with the rest of the kingdom. Merlin uses the last bit of his magic to revive Arthur and tasks him to save the scattered kingdom's inhabitants and defeat the three aspects to the void giant's soul so Merlin can send everybody home. Sounds kind of complicated, but it's really not a very complicated game. Now, Knight vs. Giant is an action roguelite game that got Camelot as a hub world, which you have to rebuild after finding builders and money to fund them. Each time you go out into the astral dimensions worlds, they are procedurally generated, so no two playthroughs are exactly the same. I like that a lot because it gives the game a lot of replayability. You're aided by the spirits of the Round Table Knights. First, you only have two, and more as you save them throughout your adventure. They give you the choice of taking their main attack or their special attack, both of which can be mixed and matched to suit your playstyle. As you run, slash, and roll dodge through the worlds, you get chances to upgrade your abilities and sometimes gain more. You also run into other citizens of Camelot. Some of them will want to return to help you rebuild, and some will offer you items and powers at certain costs. Knight vs. Giant is fun. If playing procedurally generated action RPGs that cause you to fight monsters, die, upgrade, and repeat are your kind of thing, this game's for you. And I definitely enjoyed it. I compared this game to Hades because of this cycle. This game is not like Hades in the fact that the story is a lot lighter. There's a lot of exposition for the beginning, but Hades has much more on the story and the lore than this game does. This game is a simple formula that works. The humor in it made me chuckle more than once, the graphics are clean and colorful, and the gameplay is one of those easy to play, hard to master types of dealies. You could do much worse than this game for $20, though my way of thinking, I always tend to endorse waiting for sales because that's what I do as a gamer on a budget. But again, you could do worse for $20. This game is definitely kid-friendly, as long as those kids don't frustrate easily with the fight, die, repeat cycle. Sometimes simple is what you need, though this game has enough going on in it to keep you busy for a while, trying to unlock all the people, all the buildings, and the attacks. All in all, I say give Knight vs. Giant a chance if any part of my review sounds like your speed and this gameplay intrigues you. I know I'll keep this on my Switch a bit longer to see how much more I can unlock and discover, and hopefully I'll be able to restore Camelot soon.